Hey everybody, welcome back to Cascadia, not to Cascadia Dispatch. I got distracted by my phone.
Let's start it over. Let's do it again.
We'll do it live.
Let's do it live. Do it live.
What channel are we on? What day is it? It's all over the place. Welcome to Prep Talk Live, episode 15. I'm Casey with Cascadia Dispatch. I think that sounds better. With me, as always, is the urban prepper Tup. What's up? How are you? How's your week? How are things going? And how was the intro? Are your ears not bleeding?
It was pretty good. I mean, it's still jamming, it's still bumping. I think people should be rolling in the vehicles with the bumping the Prep Talk Live jam. Yeah, we have the energy in there.
Yeah, exactly, but it's not deafening.
Yeah.
Real quick shout out to everyone in the chat. If you notice the difference in the audio, if you've been here before, did you prefer the non-deafening version of the intro, or do you prefer the ear bleeding version better? Just let us know whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I thought it was good. And again, so sorry for not having our regularly broadcasted Wednesday stream. This is our special Thursday one, and that was all my fault for work purposes. So
I feel like what we should do is it's kind of like CNN, where it used to be that like they would do breaking news when it was breaking news, and now literally on every commercial break they come back and it's breaking news regardless of what it is. They just have marketed it that way. I feel like we should just market it as well. Like, it's a special stream. Like, we set up Wednesday, but we just have them randomly, intentionally on other days.
Yeah, we shoot for Wednesdays, and if Wednesdays don't work, then we try to shoot for Thursday or Friday. If that doesn't work, then we go to the
next week. Then we double up. Then we just forget about it, and then we put on a cooking show, and we go a whole different direction.
Yeah, yeah, but there's some weird sound going on. Am I gonna?
Is there? What's happening? Is it ghosts or a dog? What's happening?
Okay, well, it sounded like I was in a waterfall for a little bit. I'm not sure if the viewers heard that. And then you sounded like you were God speaking to me with a commanding voice. So
I feel like you're either in the middle of flash dance or having a stroke. One or the other.
Well, we'll see if in the chat room. Yeah, let us know. If I see Jonathan's here. Jonathan already wants us to show the EDC. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, to why not? Looks like Tack is in, or Chuck. Yeah, Chuck. We like Chuck. That's for sure.
We got
Regional Sky Girl. Yeah, there we go.
Showing up here. Apparently, Brett did not notice the difference in the audio.
But then Brett just wrote another one saying, "I did notice that what Tup just said." So,
oh, there we go. Okay,
something. It was omnipresence. It was really you had an aura about you, and the whole audio change. But I think
we're going like full Super Saiyan. We're waiting for flames to show up. We're waiting for an aura or aura. I don't know, one or the other. How was your week? How are everything's going? What's new in the world of Tup?
It's been so busy. Because normally you ask, "Oh, what'd you do prep wise?" And I always want to. I always try to come to these streams that have like something really good that I could talk about. But it's just been so busy. It's been like nonstop. We've had some birthday parties. We've had some dinners. Some people coming over. Various evening events. Work has been busy. It's just been like total nonstop. I've been exhausted. So I don't even think I have a breather day until like.
Oh my God!
I'm hoping.
My God!
Whoa! What happened? That was awesome.
It was that 7.2 Japan earthquake. It's finally making its way to the West Coast.
I thought something happened to you. Don't do that to us. That was too scary.
Yeah, that was
with everything going on in the world right now. We don't need to see those kind of things.
Cascadia Dispatch is down. Cascadia is down.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Jonathan. Yeah, earthquake. That's what I.
Yeah, exactly.
They took them out. They took out our Portland branch of.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, the host is down. That's what happens.
But yeah, all in all, is pretty good. It's just been busy of like life stuff and not as much. I can't say that I like did a humongous prepping project. So I'm just trying to finish a video. So that's it.
Yeah, you need a vacation.
Yeah, I do need.
You should go take a break. Take a nap or something.
I need a vacation funded by YouTube or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've been putting out videos. You've been doing all kinds of stuff. I mean,
I don't know.
It's that ad revenue. The monetization loop. There you go.
But yeah. How about you? How's it?
Busy as well. With some life stuff. We had I mentioned last weekend, I think. Did I mention last weekend that we got the TikTok freezer? And I was really excited about it.
Yeah.
And so we finally unwrapped it and got it plugged in. I did a live on TikTok to get it ready, and all of
Nice.
one person showed up. It was very popular.
Yeah.
But it was all dented. And so one of the wonderful things I love about Costco is if things are like that, you can take it back very easily. Unfortunately, it became a whole ordeal that went through most of Saturday and part of Sunday to try to get. We went through 3 different ones, all of them being damaged. So if you are going to get the TikTok freezer from Costco, make sure that you have them unwrap it before you put it in your car on your way home. But we did find one that was not dented and broken. And so we got that. We got it plugged in. So I think next week or this coming week, maybe this weekend, we'll actually do some filming of filling it up and everything. It's pretty cool little thing. I think we're going to move some stuff in our garage to make space.
Sounds good.
So that was kind of my week. And then I apologize. I have a standing, one of those electronic standing sitting desk things.
Yeah.
And so I put a little drawer underneath it to hold like pens and like the remote for the TV in my office and all that sort of stuff. And I went to go put my leg up on my knee and I hit the bottom of that thing, and then it shook the whole setup and all of the things. So, next time, hopefully it won't be like that. I will miss. But
yeah, strange audio again right there. But that's okay.
We got strange audio. We got all kinds of things. Is it my audio that's weird?
I think it's yours, but it makes it exciting. So
okay, I'm a little concerned because I got that new audio input device that's supposed to make my audio better, and if it's not making it better, then that would be very disappointing.
Yeah.
So I'll have to listen to the playback because I don't hear
listen
it in
to
my
the first 7 minutes of the playback, and we'll
exactly as I often do with candles around. I set the mood. It happens. So anyway, and by the way, if you're new, if you're existing, if you've been here before, don't forget to hit the like button, which pumps this out to more people on the YouTube algorithms. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe on everybody's channel. My channel is about to cross 8,000 subscribers,
nice,
which I was super surprised about. I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize we had jumped that much. Tups is about to get to 3,000,004. So if we can just push him up a little bit more, we can just get him to be the size of a small city. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I mean, most of the time you're filming all these things, and I'm just happy anyone watches the video. So it's always cool and flattering. So it looks like 72 TNEGA.
Is anything important going to be discussed?
Is there just going to be small talk for this stream?
72. Is this your first time here? Welcome to Prep Talk Live. This is the #1 podcast and stream for preppers and non-preppers. And the way that we do this is we do it live. We do very little preparation. It's just Tup and the loved one, as he is affectionately referred to me before, and we chat. And we will have some things, as you can see down below.
We have an agenda. We have an agenda. Yeah.
We have an agenda, and for the most part, we stick to it, and then we go completely off of it, and that is part of our charm. And most people, they stick around for the hour, and then they leave happy and content. So that's the goal. We appreciate that. We try to at least entertain ourselves. That's our goal. We're happy to entertain everyone else as well. And in fact, we are very much prepper adjacent. We are not. There is no camouflage happening in this stream.
Although it's St. Patrick's Day, so camo would actually work out pretty well for this one. But
it would. You know what? That's a fair statement. That is a fair statement. All right. So now that we've covered our weeks,
is it the preps for me?
Very few. Yeah, let's do the preps for me. We got to switch the graphic because we have graphics, and that's what we do. All right. So preps for me. Show and tell time. What did you bring? I'm going to go last because I want to.
You went big on this one? Okay.
I want to surprise you.
I have a couple things. I don't know if I have time for both.
One of the ones it's our stream. You can have as much time as you want. So I'll order dinner. It'll be fun.
This is one I wish I would have had when I first started getting into prepping and bug out bags and stuff. It's just like weighing your bug out bags and your EDC bags and go bags is important. And I think that as you're building them together, oftentimes you want to put everything in there and because you want all these capabilities in there, but then when you put it on, it's like 50 pounds and you can barely walk a half mile with it. So one of the things I was going to recommend, it's real simple, it's super cheap too, is to pick up one of these digital scales, basically, for your bug out bag. So you put it on the handle of it, just like that. And now you can get an accurate weight. And as you're building your bug out bags, just constantly try to see, do I want to pick this thing up on a regular basis? Or it doesn't have to be a bug out bag, or it could be an inch bag, or it could be your go bag, or it could be your EDC bag. But this is when I first started, I had a kind of a hokey way of weighing my kits. And now this is what I use. And I was using it the other day, and I was like, oh, I should probably talk about that with Casey. So I don't even know what brand this is. Camry. But that's what I use now for weighing all of my kits, like my bags and backpacks and stuff. But this was just a little teaser for my show and tell item for today.
No, hold on. Before you get on to the next one, because you said you had another way of doing it. Was the other way of doing it your previous career as the weight guessing person at the circus?
Yeah, well, no, it was. It was basically I
channel your skills from college and be like, I feel like the way this bag is looking, 40 pounds.
Yeah. You kind of guess. Well, I was doing it just by size. So I normally put, like, I have a laundry basket, and I put all the stuff that I want to have in that kit in the laundry basket first, and then I move it to a real backpack is how I do it, just for organizing. And I used to just like weigh myself and then weigh myself with the bag, and that's how I got the weight. But this is a better way of doing it. But that's not my main item that I want.
Also breaking news: Pony Girl has made it.
Breaking news.
Pony Girl has made it. The chat is very happy. I know Tup and I are very happy that you're here, Pony Girl. Thank you for arriving. Thank you for being here. All right,
so the second item. This isn't as much. This is kind of a prepper adjacent item because it's not for your bug out bag. It's not for your inch bag. It's for your going camping bag. And because I do stuff with Boy Scouts, and we do some camping and stuff. And so one of the things that always gets the most attention while I'm on those trips is my collapsible rake. And I don't know if this is something that everyone has, but when you're usually going to a campground site, you have like it's usually covered with twigs and leaves and pine cones and all sorts of stuff. And basically, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stretch this out for this particular video, but basically this allows you to have a full-size rake on you, and you can easily store this in your vehicle. And now you could clear off your shelter area using the rake. So clearing off all the branches, all the pine cones, all the twigs. And then when you're done with it, you fold it back up again, and it's like super convenient. So like I think with a lot of like kits and stuff and backpacks, like you have like a large tool that you'll have with it. So it's like if you're in a bug out bag, you'll probably have like a zombie weapon or something like that. Or
wait, it's a large tool from the fire hydrant wrench king over
here.
I
brought So,
But tell me more about this large tool.
Yeah, you usually only have time. You usually only have space for one large tool, and I don't need zombie hunter stuff when I'm camping, but I do need to clear off the shelter area. And so this thing works great. It's not that much money. It's super convenient. It's built well. I could put a link in the chat room as we're going, but yeah.
I think you should. Also,
I feel like you should never open a rake indoors. Who said that?
Yeah, you should also probably do a follow-up video on how you don't want to have two large tools at the same time.
Yeah,
just one at a time. Just one only. Yeah, exactly. Don't. Wow. The rake is amazing.
Two tools, one tup. You don't want that.
Two tools, one tup. This is the best.
Oh, sorry.
Stream.
Was that my inside? Was that my inside voice or outside voice?
That is. Here's the deal. I am only sad that there is only 25 people watching this right now, because I really feel like there are thousands of people that would have appreciated that. That is fantastic. Also, I love that the chat is still on topic.
Yeah.
There's no zombies in the forest. No. That's very disappointing. That's I love that the chat keeps us on track. Yeah, exactly.
What did you bring for your show and tell? I've talked about my tools.
I have to figure out what the icons need to be for that shirt. Two tools, one tup, with a like a line through it. That's fantastic.
Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna get demonetized for sure.
Oh, I think it's amazing we were monetized to begin with. That's I think the thing. So my thing is so you had put out the video a couple of weeks ago about the fanny packs.
Yeah.
And I think most of us that have been doing the prepping for a while, we have a wide range of bags and packs and things like that. And I had thought that I still had a fanny pack from the 90s, 80s, 90s-ish at my parents' house that I was going to use to include in that video. Turns out that likely several decades ago, that fanny pack was sent away. It was a neon pink Varney fanny pack. It would have been fantastic, but it did not exist. So I was intrigued by your video. I was intrigued by the idea. I have a couple of different EDC bags that I take places, but I like the idea of having something a little smaller. So I texted you and said, hey, Tup, which fanny pack do you have? And you responded 3 or 4 days later. I don't remember.
That's usually
exactly. Yeah, no, you responded the next day, but I'm impatient. And so I had actually already purchased and had on the way the Vanquest fanny pack. So this is my new show and tell. So I am looking for all suggestions on what I should have in here. I have some ideas of what I will probably be putting in here. But the goal is to have this, quick and easy to go places, wallet, keys, phone sort of stuff, with a couple of special editions for anyone who wants to read between the lines, perhaps. But yeah, so this will be something that I can kind of take out when I don't have my whole laptop bag and everything else. More than just my wallet, less than a backpack sort of thing. So if people have suggestions of what we should be putting in here, how many tools will fit in this fanny pack, I am open to suggestions. But that is my new prep show and tell.
Yeah, so the fanny packs have gotten so much cooler over the years. They used to be more of the Disneyland style ones, and now they're, all the cool manufacturers are making their own fanny packs, or sometimes they call it something different, the waist pack or whatever.
Yeah, this was like they called it. Well, first off, there's some name that starts with a D that I can't pronounce.
Dendrite, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I messaged Vanquest because we were on a stream. I was on a stream with Vanquest. You had them or whatever. And I was like, hey, guys, this is out of stock on your website. What's going on? I got no response. So I need to send a note to the guy who was on the thing. Like, you need to respond back to people on the Instagram DMs because they're trying to buy things from you and like no one's responding. But I actually got this on Optics Planet, and it looks like they're like maybe out in a lot of places, and so they're gonna have like a back order or something.
There's a fanny pack shortage. Is a supply shortage for fanny
packs, gas cans, all the things that you show and tell are things that you should have told us about like 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah, we sold out those gas cans real quick.
Oh my god. Yeah, I bought. I actually, of course, because you recommended it, and I am a sucker for all the things you recommend. So I got 2 of them. But they were like sold out in red everywhere. So I got 2 green ones.
Okay. Those are cool too.
And yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so anyway, so the fanny pack, the Vanquest, this is gonna be a work in progress, but I figured I would share it with everyone.
Yeah, the other day I was filling up some of those gas cans a few days back, and I had it in my vehicle. I totally bashed my leg up because one of the gas cans came tumbling out of the car and just landed right on my leg. So I have this big scar now and this big bruise. I thought I broke my leg for a second, and it's all because of that gas can, that NATO gas can. But
this sounds this like
it's a work-related injury. Yeah.
You didn't include this in your sales pitch video.
No, I didn't.
When you put out, if you would have, I was like, wow, these might be heavy. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get to it and figure it out. I did not know that bodily harm was basically guaranteed.
Yeah, I heard it falling out of the vehicle, and I tried to block it. Stupid, like I tried to block it with my leg, and then of course, 5 gallons of gas in a NATO can hurts. So little did I know.
Weight plus force and mass. Ouch. Yes, that's a thing. About the gas cans, just to circle back on that, can you store them sideways?
I don't think it's best to, because I think the seal will eventually I think you can for a little bit, like you could tip it on its side, but I store mine vertically. Okay. But I know when they transport them, like in the military, I believe that they do them sideways, but I think that's for a short time. I think what we're trying to do is store them for long-term storage. And I think for long-term, we should probably just keep it up. But I do the same for most, like even my 5 gallon water bottles, I have those vertical too. Just even though technically they can be on their side, I just don't trust it as much as I do vertical.
Yeah.
So
See, now I've never had such a fancy gas can before, so I just don't know.
it's
I thought I was doing really nice. I got the plastic ones with 2 handles and the little spigot thing and all. I was
yeah.
like, these are fancy schmancy. I did not know about the metal ones that were NATO qualified with rubber gaskets and all of the attachments and things. So
Yeah.
I'm stepping up my game a little bit.
People thought I was super cool at the gas station because I came out with rocking some red NATO cans, and they're what's because some people might have like the little tiny gas cans, the plastic cheap ones, and I came out there with some
People thought that you were.
I went full prepper on it.
You went full prepper. People thought you were fancy because you had multiple gas cans at the gas station right now.
Well,
they were like, "Oh, look at him! He fancy."
The price tag, it hurt.
Extra gas.
I don't know what the price is for you right now, but it was like $5 a gallon. It didn't feel good, but
yeah, I think it was it was like $4.65 or $4.70. We go to Costco and get gas. I actually watched. There was a thing on CNBC today because that's what I watched during the day on my TV. But I'm watching March Madness now, but earlier today, and they did a whole thing on the gas prices and actually how gas and oil futures and all of that kind of work, and then actually like why the prices change at the pump and all that, which was really interesting. I was like, okay, that's very interesting. But then they were talking about people who were filling up and what the difference was, and that getting it from a big box store like Costco or Safeway or Kroger or something, because of how much gas they buy, they aren't as tied into the futures market as more of a local store. So they can actually drop their prices faster because they can empty their tanks faster. So then they can buy cheaper gas in the future, which I thought was really
one of these gas stations, when are they going to get rid of the whole 9/10 of a gallon type thing, like, or whatever it is?
Never.
I'm like, come on, like no other. You don't buy backpacks or fanny packs where it's like, okay, yeah, this fanny pack is $49.99 and 9/10 of a penny. Like, who does that? Only gas stations do that. But
I think what's amazing is it's like it's the whole 9/10 or 9/100 or whatever is like a marketing pricing thing where you put it at 99 cents and then it feels like it's less than the other dollar, even though it's basically the same price, but it makes people think that. I just love the fact that they were like, we're going to take it even one more. Like, we're going to make it even closer, but still not the same thing.
Yeah, they're that's the only business that I know of that does that strategy.
Everyone else,
everyone does like $49.99. We're used to that, but they just went that extra mile.
Bitcoin,
so I don't know. Yeah, Bitcoin,
yeah, Bitcoin gets real small.
Yeah, they upped it for sure.
It went down 10 cents. Brad, where are you? I think that's the question is, where are you? Where is this Costco gas station that you have gone to?
Where's your home address and your mom's maiden name? We need to know these things.
What is your favorite color and your childhood nickname? That's
what street did you grow up on?
First
pet. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. First pet. Oh my goodness. All right. So now let's get into the next topic.
All right.
To prep or not to prep. So
prep. No, sorry.
Always.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Half prep, semi prep. So this kind of came to me. I was watching a video, and it was a sad video because look, it's the time of our live stream. At some point, we always bring it down. It's a downer thing. But it was it was a family who had bought a house, and they found in the wall some money and a pocket watch that looks like it was probably stored there previously by the previous owners or someone, and they had passed away and nobody knew about it. And the kind of the moral of the story was, you need to make sure that you know where all your stuff is. You know, we tend to put preps in different places. We tend to, put money and valuables and all over the place and do all that sort of stuff. But to make sure that the people that you are prepping for, likely your family, know where the stuff is, because a lot of times, my wife is very involved in what I'm doing, but she's not nearly as involved as I am with what I'm doing. as relates to prepping and putting things different places and that sort of stuff. And I don't know for you if it's a similar thing, but I was kind of thinking like, what are ways or things that you have done to make sure that as you lay things out, if you're gone, if you're at work, I travel every once in a while for work, so I'm not at home. How to make sure that the people that are there, whether it be your wife and your kids, whether, if we go out on a date night or we go to a show or something and it's just the kids and a babysitter, like how do we let them know where all the stuff is? So if they need to access things or, somebody comes over, we have the bug in, all of our family members are going to kind of converge on our house. And that's the bug in location. Like, how do I let those people who don't live at the house and wouldn't know, but know that there is stuff there to know where the all the backup stuff is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a good solution for that because like you, I mean, I know where the stuff is, but my wife doesn't. Even though I try really hard to, if I look at the PDF, I have a PDF for this. So, but yeah, even in my home, that doesn't
17
work.
PDFs. By the way, I'm waiting for the one that you're going to publish that shows where all the stuff is in your house on YouTube, so that we can all know where it is, and
so
we'll help out.
Because that's the most common comment that you get to say, "Oh, I'm going to your house during the apocalypse." But
yeah, exactly. No, you're not.
I mean, in general, I have a few different locations of stuff, and I mean, so it's that's why I use the whole color of prepping. So at least they'd have an idea of where it might be, but they're not going to know. I don't think anyone except for myself is probably going to know where every single thing is. But I think I've left the clues on where it probably is, and that's all I could really hope for, because it's hard to be like have everyone on the same page and be up as current, especially when not everyone's as into it as I am. Like I have battles with the family on I've several years back I made a junk drawer video and I had it all organized and color coordinated and a PDF and stuff, and within a matter of months it just goes down the tubes. Then I got to redo it again. I'm like, you guys aren't following the PDF. I made a doc for this. Like, and then it's like, hey, well, where's a flashlight? I'm like, I have like 50 flashlights.
Exactly. But I don't want that flashlight.
But I don't.
Cliff. I want the other flashlight.
So I think for me the color coordination helps. Using modules helps, and having them in semi-known locations by at least like the immediate family will help, and that'll at least give them a clue. But as far as like, let's say some random people came over and they needed to find stuff, good luck.
Yeah, we don't want random people to find stuff. We want random people to go away.
And by the way, I did a video on this a while back, but if you're trying to store money in your home, like a good place that some people do is or valuables, they'll put it in the freezer and they'll have it like frozen, because burglars, like if you were to get robbed, they're going to look for the safe, they're going to look for that, but they're probably not going to look for some box of pizza in the freezer that has all your bitcoins and stuff like that. And then also, like if your home if you go through a house fire, oftentimes the freezer in the garage is the last thing standing. So maybe your TikTok
that's
freezer.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if you put like some valuables in there in your freezer, they're frozen, they're cool. Everything around it will burn up quicker, but it won't actually get to that. So if you're looking at a clever spot to hide stuff, but just make sure that people don't throw away your secret box of fish sticks or wherever you keep your cash. So
I told you that in confidence. I said, don't tell. Look, I'm going to put them in the fish sticks. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. Here you are, streaming into everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people would store like they'd store gold coins in like their peanut butter jars, and the peanut butter would weigh like 20 pounds or something because they have all these gold coins in it. And
especially if like they were in a fight with family members and they didn't want them to get them, and then they had peanut allergies. Yeah. And so they were like, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll put the gold in the peanut butter. And then if they have to go in,
it's like a biohazard. It's a biohazard for some people. So
it's like a moat of lava, but it's delicious.
Yeah. But I guess that's my tips on that.
Yeah. So. I've been trying to kind of think of that, either whether it's more centralizing things in the locations, because we have a lot of stuff in our garage, but then we also have stuff in a couple of specific rooms in the house that are kind of more like, okay, if something happened in the garage, we would have backups in other spots. So trying to kind of keep things somewhat together so it's not spread out in every drawer of the house and all of that.
Yeah.
I think there's also trying to get the kids on board a little bit so that they know where some of the stuff is. So if they were, for example, with a babysitter, they would be able to point the babysitter, or they would be able to point other people. I was thinking about doing like a video, but it would only work if you had a way to play the video. And I think somebody, I think it was Pony Girl was saying, in an emergency, will the computer be working to get the PDFs for your junk drawer?
Well, I think having like
so,
an ice binder, or in case of an emergency binder, if I'm working on that, it's just not to the point that I'm ready to rely on it. So
Pony Girl also appreciates my penchant for combining prepping and the movie Saw apparently together. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's we'll just put it together. It'll be like bees and peanut butter and penicillin, and it's just like, pick which one you think the gold is in.
Yeah, that's good. I've never heard that strategy, but I think that's a good one. So.
Yeah, I remember they used to have the soda can safes that you could get and that sort of stuff, and the rocks that you could like put out in your yard. Have you ever considered doing the burying in the yard idea? Not that you have, because not that you have. I don't think you have, but I've seen a lot of people that do like the PVC pipes with the end caps, and then they bury that like as a cache in their backyard.
I cannot confirm or deny that question that you have.
Fair.
But I think it's a good idea.
Do you? Would you also recommend, if you were to do that, covering the tube with peanut butter?
Well, no, now we're talking. Maybe not, but one person that there's someone I know, closet prepper. He's prepper adjacent now, but kind of a closet prepper, and he's working on his bug out location, and he's working on his bug out boat to a bug out location that requires going across water, and he's going with the whole PVC pipe cache system that's weighted down in water, so he feels that people wouldn't find it if it's buried in the water.
Oh my goodness.
And he'd have certain, like his survival cache like would be like PVC pipes in water that only he could get to with the boat. So
okay, so questions. Question number one, to Pony Girl's point. First off, don't ask, don't tell. Well, secondly, about prepping. Secondly, is the person's name Closet Prepper, or is he a prepper that's in the closet about prepping?
No, he's I don't think he doesn't identify as a prepper himself, but
he's a non-prepper.
He's a prepper adjacent, I think, but he's thinking very prepper like. So it's and because I've never heard of anyone having a cache system, an underwater cache system for their bug out boat. I've never. That's a new one for me. So
I love that idea, in that like it seems like something out of an action movie, like a James Bond thing or something. But it would make me super nervous because of water currents and storms and whatever else, that this buoy could leave.
Yeah, he had like a whole weighted system, like strategy for it. I don't want to give out too much information.
Was it like a GPS pinging device? So if it moved down the river, he would know where
No, he didn't have that. No, that'd be hardcore. But
well, I mean, that's the difference between a prep and a bougie prep.
Yeah, that's why. He's prepper Jason right now. We want to get him into I'm trying to get him into the club to go full prepper. But Pony Girl, don't ask. If you have a survival bunker, don't talk about your survival bunker. That's definitely a rule.
Don't talk about Fight Club. Don't talk about prepping. Don't talk about your closet preppers. None of that.
I don't think. There's a lot of stuff
in the closet. Yeah.
Everything that I put on YouTube is stuff I don't mind sharing out to the world, because it's out there forever. But if I ever do get a survival bunker, I'm not making a YouTube video of it. Or if I get if I have some super,
you just shared that private video with the rest of us.
Yeah, if I have a bug out,
it's a beautiful bunker. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to seeing it.
If I get a bug out helicopter with a Tommy gun, I'm not going to put that on YouTube, so no one's going to know. So
I love that you say a Tommy gun, because those of us who have seen the helicopter know you have at least two.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just ready to go at any moment.
Yep.
So Chuck has like one of my kind of dream ideas of cutting holes in drywall and putting stuff in them. I am a very big fan on the TikToks of the secret room videos, where they like open it up and it's like a speakeasy, or it's a bar, or in my case, it's the secret Lego room that, exists or whatever. I think putting things, especially like in drywall where you could actually like conceal it with something else, I would love to do that. I think that's a great idea if you can get to it. Like, you don't want to put it in the wall and then not be able to get to it, or put it in the wall and forget about it, like this article that I was reading where they forgot about their money and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, I know a lot of people, if you have small stuff that you're hiding it behind the outlet covers is popular, and I think that's a cool idea too. So
yeah, but it's got to be a special kind of an outlet cover. Don't just put stuff behind an outlet. That is a fire waiting to happen.
True. Yeah,
we do not condone creating fires in your own house.
And even in Breaking Bad, I think that's where he put his Ryzen, right? For
yeah, exactly. and as Prep Talk Live, we do not condone going to be indoors.
It's a movie reference, or it's a TV show reference. Oh, sorry. That's how Walter White got rid of Lydia, I think it was her name. Yeah.
Yeah. Party at Tup's private bunker.
Now, it would be cool to have a live stream in an underground bunker. That would be pretty awesome, I think. So
yeah, no, I like that idea. Okay, wait a minute. Did
we
get another super chat?
That's awesome.
My goodness, this is fantastic. Thank you, Bread.
Put it into the underground bunker fund.
Yeah, exactly. We're making the underground bunker happen. That's and then we'll broadcast it from the underground bunker.
Yeah,
this is fantastic.
I don't know where it goes to though. It's not on my
where the underground bunker goes.
Well, no, where the super chats are. That's awesome though.
Oh yeah, no, those are fantastic. I figured that out. This is our second week in a row. I love it. It's fantastic.
Let's keep the train going. Next week we're gonna
exactly. Yeah, we'll do it when we do it on yours. We'll see what happens. That's what we have. You had that. So I was in your live stream last week. You had Sarge and Digital Prepper together.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was 2 preppers, 1 tup.
It was 2 preppers
live, which was amazing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it again because I had to cut it short because we were having a birthday party that night and everyone's like, what's he doing? And he's always in a live stream. And I was worried I was gonna get rated. So
yeah. Bye, Bread. We will see you later. Thanks
Brad,
for stopping. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Hopefully on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think
we'll see. Yeah. 50-50 shot. It's spring break.
Oh yeah, spring break's coming up in a couple weeks. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are on the same schedule. Our spring break starts next week.
We're doing. So, I'm going to be off on the first week of April, and I don't know what we're doing, but we might go. Maybe I'll be live I'll do the live stream live at location somewhere. So
yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll make it work. Yeah, I also I was let the casual preppers know that we had talked about their thing on our stream last week. And so I think they are up for doing some sort of a PTL meets CPP stream of some sort.
Those guys are pretty hilarious and awesome, and I'm a big fan of their TikToks. Are really good. I like them. So
yeah, no. So I think that'll be a fun thing. We'll maybe do that this spring or
let's
summer because we're already into spring. So I mean that's really just the next season, but same idea. Yeah. Seems like it's out there.
We'll do a Q2 live stream.
A Q2 live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna do Q2 2022.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking too. Maybe we should think about bringing in some of our friends here every once in a while.
I have some
Rogue
friends
or whatever. I mean we got some friends. I was thinking maybe we do that or
Rogue's always fun to talk to and very knowledgeable and.
Yeah, exactly.
And she has the milk
chicken.
She has the milk chicken, so we got to get an update on that. So
she does have the milk chickens, and that is an important thing.
I was like,
Damien
Sutton Stays is fun to talk to as well. I think she'd be a blast.
Yes. Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah,
she's fantastic. Damien reminding everyone to hit the like button if you haven't already. Please do. That's wonderful. Tony, yes, we do love the casual preppers. We also love Canadian Prepper. He's very busy though.
Very busy.
He's very busy. And you can watch, he does a different stream with our friend here, the Urban Prepper. Do you guys do them once a month or do you do them once a week?
We do. We're trying to schedule the next one. We are shooting for bi-weekly, but sometimes it's hard. And he runs a whole online business, and then has a very popular channel, and has like a staff and everything, wardrobe and makeup and booking agents, and so
Yeah,
that's the doom zoom. That's the doom zoom.
Exactly. So you go to watch the doom zoom with Tup, where Tup plays, he's the light relief. Yeah, exactly. It's real dark in there. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's always fun talking with Nate. He's really awesome. So
yeah. Well, if there are people that you would like us to invite or connect with, also go ahead, leave them in the chat. We'll see what happens. Who knows at this point? We'll do Prep Talk Live. We'll do Prep Talk Live after hours. I was thinking that could be a thing maybe we'll do, or like
an after hours, like USA
we're gonna
up
bring
all night.
The lights down. We're gonna bring the lights down. We're gonna bring the mood to be smooth.
You do Prep Talk up all night.
Get the bug out bag with the velvet interior.
Yeah,
just make it smooth.
I'll turn the lights down. I have some lights here that I can turn down.
I could be like, we'll get it'll be a whole thing. I'll get some color things.
The most recent vid was in that's probably Canadian Prepper. Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, so it's funny because sometimes you put all this put all this work into making a real high class video with the B-roll footage and on location filming and stuff, and then sometimes the one that really is popular is you just filming with the camera in your truck or something, and it just goes. So that's why we call it YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So, and Nicholas has another question, and we'll go to the question period of the time. So he was talking about gas masks for a second.
Yeah.
It's the last thing on his scrum board. Now, Nicholas, is that a video scrum board, or is that your prepping scrum board? Because Tup has both of them. He has his prepping scrum board and he has his video scrum board.
Yeah.
Of which I take secret videos of and then try to mimic, although he does it way faster. And so
mine's over there. I'm looking at it. But can you take a stint on gas masks? What do you want to say of prepping scrum board? Okay, cool. You should get some gas masks. They're hard to get though right now, because everyone's trying to get them because people are worried about stuff, and the filters are hard to get too. So if you're able to find a gas mask, you might have trouble getting the filters. Fortunately, I stocked up before all this stuff happened, so I feel in decent shape. So
yeah, I have not been a gas mask person. I think in prepping there are the things that you need to feel comfortable with a little bit more than other items and things, and gas masks were one of those things that I was like, I don't know that I'm a gas mask person yet. Like I'm a tent person and a sleeping bag person and a water filter person.
It's full prepper when you get the gas mask. That's because all the cool photos have someone in a gas mask. So
exactly. Well, and I think also usually when you see a picture of someone with a gas mask, usually it's like the apocalyptic thing or whatever, and that I think can be off-putting. And
it's not prepper adjacent to be in a
gas not mask. Non-prepping. That's prepping. But I was kind of, you had done a video with some gas masks in the past, and I was approached by a company that does gas masks to maybe do a video or something with that. So I'm looking for more casual prepping gas masks sort of things.
Well, I think it's good. Like for me, like in an urban environment, that's the urban prepper. In Seattle, at least, there's a lot of like crazy stuff that happens with tear gas and stuff like that. So it's not just only for like apocalypse stuff. It could be for like riot control agents, or it could be for a building evacuation, for smoke and stuff like that. And that's why I have it. It's not all just for like end of the world type stuff. It's more for just if volcanic eruptions, like if Mount Rainier or Mount Hood or something were to go off, I'd want to have some kind of protection there for that, even though it would fill up those particle filters would fill up pretty quick with the ash. It's
I was thinking like the wildfires, because I don't think you guys, I don't know if you got them as bad up north as we did.
It was bad
last year.
Last year
we got real bad, and so I was like, maybe for the wildfires and things. I always thought that the N95 masks were like as close to a gas mask as I would ever need to get. Yeah. And then the last 2 years happened, and now N95s are like nothing. It's like, I put on my, it's fine. But having something that's a little more.
I hope that Mirror Safety or one of the other ones gets a I want like a half face mask, just like for breathing, not necessarily for the eyes.
Mhm.
I think that would be good, and especially for fire stuff. But like Nicholas is asking for a recommendation. If the mirror safeties are sold out, look at the SGE 403 is a good one. Mestel is the company I think that makes it. I have a review video of it. That's a good one. It's cheaper than the mirror safety one. It might not be as good as far as like the testing and stuff goes, but it's super durable, high quality. And yeah, I think that might be in stock. I don't know. I could look really quick while we're talking.
Yeah. I was looking at the mirrors. I was interested in the mirrors because they also have kid size ones.
Yeah, that's because it's. I always found it conflicting because, like, yeah, I could get a gas mask for me and my wife, and then, all right, kids, you're on your own. Like, I didn't want to feel like that, so I actually have. Let's see, what do I have here? Let's see over here. So I got a box here. So Mirror Safety actually has a gas mask for kids that kind of looks like
it's the aquarium one.
Yeah, like an aquarium. Like you put it's like that, and it's kids might want to put that on, and it's a little easier. They have full vision and everything like that. It's a little on the pricey side. I'm having a hard time getting my daughter to do it for a video. That's the problem I'm having because she's scared of it. So, but yeah, they do have a wide range of stuff. So.
Yeah. How many of the filters, because the canisters I think are interchangeable on all of them. How many of the canister filters do you keep on hand? Because that's one of the things that's kind of like, it's like your toilet paper video. Like you did all the math. And so then I went out and I just bought a ton of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And so I have my year's worth based on Tup's calculations. And then I added a few.
Yeah.
So based
and
on
I think
Tup's
I need
calculations,
to I think I need to revise the calculations because girls use more toilet paper than guys. But
if you get a bidet,
and the bidet,
then you don't have to worry about it.
But have I told you my bidet story? As far as my wife eventually had me take it out.
Very interested in this story. Please tell us.
My wife eventually had me take out the bidet from our primary bathroom because I put it in there at the start of COVID because we didn't like you didn't know when you was going to refill the toilet paper. We were good on TP, but I wanted to conserve it. Anyway, people would accidentally activate the bidet, and it was a cold water one, and so. And it has absolutely perfect aim. So people were like absolutely pressing it. And all of a sudden, so we'd be in one room, we'd hear screaming coming out of the bathroom. And my mom probably jumped 6 feet in the air because like got a perfect spray from the bidet. Wasn't expecting it.
Okay, so here's my question. Yeah. Why do you have a glass door on your bathroom so that you could see your mom jump 6 feet in the air off of the toilet?
I heard it. I'm using my ears on that because but anyway, so she went running away because she didn't know what. And then so the bidet shooting across the bathroom, this cold water onto the wall. It's just continuously spraying it, and that happened so many times. And I got a big kick out of it. I thought it was hilarious.
Here's the deal: I've never met your mother. I've never seen your mother. So
she
in
might
my
be watching
head,
the stream.
I have like a cartoon version of a generic mom type person or whatever. Yeah. And I just hear this thud and the door run over and her just running with her pants around her ankles out the house while it's just flooding out of the bathroom.
she went across the bathroom. Like she started screaming, help, there's water coming out of the toilet. I don't know what to do. And so I'd come, I was laughing and stuff, but yeah, all right. I guess when you're on the restroom, you're not expecting cold water to be shot there. So anyway, so it's right now it's retired into it's in a module right now, but I still have my portable bidet
for home remodeling module.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to give you a suggestion.
Okay.
So I also felt very similarly, and I was like, this toilet paper thing, maybe we think about a bidet. There were some medical issues in our house at the same time, and so it kind of was like, okay, we'll give it a shot. Costco sells them the bio bidets, and they plug in and they're heated, so they fit on any size toilet. Nice. You get the short one or the elongated one, and they have a remote control, so they don't automatically shoot off unless you hit the button on the remote control. So like people have to know that that's happening. But I will say the warm water and the knowledge that you're doing it as opposed to being surprised by a cold spray out of nowhere It is a wonderful thing. So we actually got one to start with to test it out, and it was such a hit at our house that we outfitted all of the bathrooms with them now. So I would highly recommend that.
We need a link for that one.
Well, it's a Costco thing, so I can find it. They go on sale every so often, so it's kind of one of those things.
The second Costco product that we need to be sponsored. I think
I love Costco. If Costco wanted to sponsor us, that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
but I think they just are like, no, we'll continue to sell things high quality at a low price. We don't need you in your sponsorship. But yeah, the Costco stuff, and if it doesn't work, you can take it back. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
but it's,
I do think I think having a bidet. I think everyone should have a bidet because, like, am I giving too much information? Let me think.
It's just a good thing to have.
So, like, after we have some family members that have had some various surgeries and stuff, and sometimes if you can't move your arms or something, having a bidet helps out. So it's not just for toilet paper shortage, but if you have injured arms or like I can't do anything with my left hand. It's because I'm right-handed, so having that bidet would be handy for certain situations. That's a one-armed bidet. That's an SHTF situation. Yeah, that's
Why do you have a fan in your toilet, Tup? Yes. What is wrong with your bathrooms?
Yes.
They got sprinklers and fans and all kinds of things. We actually got so used to them that then when we went camping last year, we didn't bring the ones from our house, but we actually got travel ones to take with us it's like a bottle with
we have those
thing on it or whatever. And that, it definitely was, you forget how kind of used to it. And when we talk about bougie preps, like you forget how lovely they are until then you go to someone's house and they don't have it. And you're like, what is this?
Yeah, in Europe it's more common, but over here we're not. Americans aren't into the bidet game quite yet, but the prepper movement is helping with that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's
I don't know how we got into that topic. But
look, how do we get into any topic? We just go around and then we're like, okay, it's been about an hour. We should probably end it now. I think I got nothing else. I think we did it. I think we've accomplished all of our things.
And according to the script, and that's what we followed.
Yeah, exactly. According to our we're going to start this. According to our 4 topics, we are completed on the mission. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and joining us this evening. We look forward to seeing you again next week, next Wednesday, hopefully, our normal time. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The collapsible rake. Now I got to go find one of those.
I put a link in the chat room.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I can't wait I put my my notifications on do not disturb when I do the podcast, and I'm sure that there's at least 3 text messages from my wife being like, "We do not need a collapsible rake," and my response back will be, "I didn't read that before I bought it already." And
this is like the Wolverine of preppers. Like I look like Logan. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Have a great weekend. We will see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
See ya.